friends, good afternoon. It's Allison Sullivan. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia, which is just outside of Vancouver on the west coast. So welcome. I'm just going to make sure that I'm broadcasting to my page, my Facebook page, and then I'll get a notification that I am actually on YouTube. Oh, there I am. Well, that's good. And we'll just make sure we've got sound. We do. Everything's working. Hallelujah. Okay. I just have to wait for you guys to pop on. Let me just see here. Let me lower this a touch. Is that better? Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, so let me look at this. We're going to be playing with two bundles. They're part of a suite of products called Season of Green and Gold. Season of Green and Gold. Yeah, that's it. Sweet collection. So it's kind of like, even though it's on the Analog Exclusives, it is a mega suite because it includes two bundles, two designer series paper, ribbon, and embellishment. And I'm going to show you all of that in a sec. Just waiting for people to hopefully jump on. Hi, Mo. How are you? Hi, Ellie. Hi, guys. Excellent. Hi, Keisha. Okay, good. We're all popping on. Okay, so I just got to finish saying that we're going to be playing with that mega suite from the Online Exclusives. For those of my customers who will be joining, today is still free shipping. Hi, Jacqueline. Today's free shipping. So, excuse me, you'll want to grab these products while you can save some money, I think. All right, let's go over here. I want to just get into it because I got a bit to show you today. So I don't want to spend too much time just kind of jabbering here. So let's do this. And then let's go over here. Here we go. Okay, so as mentioned, the Season of Green and Gold Suite Collection includes two stamp sets and two dies, okay? So we've got the golden greenery, and then here are the dies that go with that. So you can see it's lots of dies. I think there's 13 dies. So you've got, oh, wait a minute. There might actually be more in here. Just a sec. Yeah, there is. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, look at this. There's all these, and then there's these little guys, and then these are the, hi, Diane, and then these are the ones I'm using. Okay, so we have some that are just independent. They just cut out some fun shapes. And then there's others that cut out an actual design. So this bell, for instance, can be cut out, the little bell, and then these pine needles. Okay, so Diane, I was just saying that there's still free shipping today. So it's a perfect time to grab these products and save on shipping. Okay, so we've got the golden greenery. That's bundle number one. Then we've got Greetings of the Season. Love this. And then we've got these dies. So we got these labels. Okay, now as I'm showing you these bundles, I want to just tell you that on September the 7th, Ange and I are offering our next class using these two bundles and the products I'm just about to show you. The class has 6 cards and they're unique. So 6 different designs. Okay. It's $50, but you're going to get, let me show you everything you're going to get. You won't believe what you're going to get. Awesome. You're going to get half a roll of this gorgeous satin ribbon, this very vanilla satin ribbon. So 5 yards of that. Isn't that beautiful? You're going to get a full pack of the berries, cherry cobbler and pearl adhesive backed berries. You're going to get half a pack of the vellum. This is called Graceful Greenery Vellum. It's 12 by 12. I've just cut it down so you can see it, but look at that. And check this out. The dies cut out these images. Ooh, here we are. So that's kind of fun. And then you're also going to get, so that's 3 sheets of that. You're going to get 6 sheets of the designer series paper cut. So you're going to get 6 12 by 12s, but we cut them down to 6 by 12 so we can mail them. And again, you can see that you can actually cut out these designs with the coordinating dies. So beautiful. Look at that side. And then we've got this side. Okay, so that's what you're going to get in your class. You're going to get all of this. You're going to get half a roll of ribbon. You're going to get a full pack. You're going to get the kit to cut the kit that's cut 6 cards, right? So you can make them with envelopes. And what else? Oh, a PDF. You're going to come craft with us. You're going to have videos you can watch later. So that's the class. Now, if you purchase either one of these bundles, so let's say you purchase the Greetings of the Season bundle, you're going to get a full pack of vellum. If you purchase the Golden Greenery, you're going to get a full pack of the DSP. Okay. If you buy the suite, you're going to get a bonus. The bonus is another embellishment, which I should have had out here. But anyway, it's, which embellishment is it? Pecan pie and clear ribboned adhesive back dots. You're going to get those, and you're going to get your class for free. Oh, whew. Okay. I got to take a breath. All right. Hi, Sonia. Thanks for sharing. Okay, guys. So let me get started. And, oh, gosh, I hope at the end I remember to show you my other class that I have. I'm going to try and put this in a place where I don't forget. Someone remind me to show the Sophisticated Sled if I forget. But let's make some cards. Now, today I wanted to use a product that I've used before. I love it. It's the Cards and Envelopes. They're Whisper White. You get 20 cards and 20 envelopes. And the cards are cut to, let's see, 5 1/8 by 3 5/8. Okay. Oh, maybe that's the envelopes. Not sure. Let's see. I think these are smaller. I think this is 3 1/2. Yeah. 3 1/2 by 5. And then the envelopes are 5 1/8 by 3 5/8. That makes more sense. Okay. All right. So we're going to use those. We're going to make a couple of cards. So let me grab my envelope and my card here. All right. I'm just going to. Okay, so we got our little envelope here, and I've got my note card. I love note cards. You don't have to write as much to people, right? You still love them, but you don't have to write as much. So I've got a piece of the Designer Series paper, that gorgeous paper that we just went through. This is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 square. And I'm just going to glue that on. Whoop. Ooh, I got a lot of glue there. This is a very flowy glue. Okay. All right. There we go. Don't you love that? Look at the gold. Can you see the gold in that? I hope so. It's like a gold embossed. Now let's stamp a sentiment. I chose to use this one, Season's Greetings. Okay. And I'm going to use Old Olive. Let's use Old Olive. Ink that up. Oh my gosh, you guys, my eyesight is so bad. This is crooked. I don't know if I can. I don't think I pressed it down too hard, and I might be able to just fix my mess. It's a little bit crooked. Oh, gosh. Okay, that looks good. So Season's Greetings. Here we go. And then let's put some decoration on here. I grabbed the Designer Series paper. Let me grab the piece that I can show you here. Okay. I use this one. And these images here can be cut out with the coordinating die. So love that. You can either cut it from the vellum, from the Designer Series paper, or you can stamp the image and cut it out like a framelit. Okay, so up to you. So I'm going to grab, I think it's this one. Yeah. So I'll just put that one down. Now I am going to use my repositionable tape. I am not confident cutting this out without holding it in place. Okay, let's hold that in place. There we go. Now we can use our mini Stamp and Cut because these dies that we're using today all fit in the mini. Okay. How you guys doing today, by the way? How's everybody doing? We're doing well. It's so great here. The weather is so nice. It's not hot. I don't even know what the temperature is, but it's not hot and it's not cold. It's just lovely. Lovely, lovely. And of course, I don't know if you guys have heard me say this before, but for some reason, where I live in New West, there are no bugs. So you can stay out at night, and there's no mosquitoes or anything. I haven't seen a mosquito in years around my house. So bonus. Okay, so here is our card that we started, and then we've got this piece. Isn't that great? Let's pop that up. I think that'll be nice if it's popped up. My little space is so small, I tell you, you guys. I'm trying to find everything here. Okay, I want to use a dimensional on this one. Okay. I think I need to have a day that's not garbage day, but I'm not going to change my day because, boy, I can hear all the carts being wheeled back in, and I can hear the garbage truck. And luckily, you guys can't hear it though, right? I don't have to have my fan on today because my office isn't hot. It's just perfect. 72, is that what it is, Di? Isn't that a perfect temperature? No bugs. Heavy one radar. Okay, Keisha, I have a story. One of my best friends lives in Minnesota. She lives on a beautiful lake in Lake Country there. Gorgeous. And I sent a picture years ago, I was at Harrison. And for those of you who live in Vancouver, you know, or you've been to Vancouver, you know where Harrison Hot Springs is. Anyway, we're sitting having lunch in this beautiful restaurant, and we're overlooking the lake and the mountains. And, you know, it's close enough you can just almost reach out and touch it. So I sent it to her, and she wrote back and said, "Gorgeous. Next, you're going to tell me you don't have any bugs." And I felt so bad because I had to write back and say, actually, where I live, the parts that I live, Harrison has bugs, but where I live, no bugs. So I always laugh when I think of her when I can say no bugs. And then years ago, I was at my sister's in Toronto, and this is years ago before they had bug zappers and all that kind of stuff. And my husband and I think said, "Oh, can we sit outside? It's so beautiful." And my brother-in-law said, "Are you crazy? You can't sit out there. You're going to get eaten alive." And we just looked at each other like, "What do you mean? We can sit out till 9:30 at night and we don't get bugged." Anyway, rubbing it in. Oh, hi, Mary. You made it. Oh, nice to see you from Ireland. I think I've asked you before where in Ireland, haven't I? I think so. I think I did. My dad spent a year in Cork, and we went over there twice because he was working there from Canada, like who he worked for. They were building a plant there, and he went over for a year. So we spent time in Cork, in Dublin. Love Ireland. Oh, Bobby, you made it from Alexandria. Yay. Okay. Isn't this pretty? Well, let's make it even prettier. Let's grab some of those fabulous berries that are part of the class, right? I don't know what I did with my take a pick. Where would my take a pick be? Oh, here it is. And let's put some berries on here. Don't you love these berries? Oh my gosh. Look at how this pops now. Look how, and this is so easy. How easy was this? You can make so many of these. And like I said, if you made these as your Christmas card, there's hardly any room to write. And if you put an inside in, oh, how about one of these? Let's see if we put in, may your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebrations. Oh my gosh, it takes up the whole inside. All you'd have room for is dear so-and-so, love, Allison. Easy. Oh, you're drying your sheets outside? Oh, Diane, sounds fabulous. Sounds fabulous. Okay, so that's card number 1. But let's also add a piece of the designer series paper to the envelope. This is cut 2 by 5 1/4, I think. And I'm going to put my glue on the actual flap. You don't want to use your designer series paper because it's precious to you. That's okay. You can do what we did on a card last week where you emboss it with an embossing folder. That works too. And then I'm just going to take my scissors or my snips, and we're going to trim that down. We're going to make 2 cards and a special 3D project today, so don't go anywhere. All right. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's our first card. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. No worries for bad spelling if there's no room. Woot. Okay. Pretty, eh? All right. So that's our first card. How simple was that? Should we make another one? Yes, we should. So let's grab our pieces. And what I did on this one was I cut off, let's see, I think I cut off just a 1/2 inch because these are small cards, right? So you don't want to be cutting off a lot. Yeah, I cut off 1/2 inch, okay, off the side, because what I want to do is I want to take a piece of the designer series paper and I want to glue it on the inside. So this piece is 1 by 5. Is it 5? I think it's 5. Isn't that what we established was the length of the card? 5. Okay. So that's what we got. So you open it and you've got that. Okay. All right. So on our front, we're going to do some stamping, except I see that I've now got glue on that. I don't like that. Oh, I don't know if I can get it off, you guys. Yeah, I don't want to start again. There we go. I gotta be careful where I put my fingers. All right, so let's grab a couple of stamps. I grabbed this one and this one, and I'm going to use Old Olive and Garden Green. So these stamps that I'm going to use are 2-step stamps, which means I'm going to ink. I'm going to ink up the first stamp. So the one that image number 1. How about that? Image number 1. I just have to grab a piece of scrap. So just a sec, you guys, because I want to stamp off. I re-inked my Old Olive, and I might have got carried away. Just saying. So let's stamp it off once, and then on my actual card, I'm going to stamp it again, kind of like that. Okay. There we go. And I don't mind that it's got the little variegation. I don't mind that. That's kind of a happy accent. And then Garden Green is the next color. And the 2-step part comes into this because you can stamp it in one color and then stamp it again on the next image on top, and you get a sort of a variegated look. Now, because I stamped this off and then stamped it, I could go full strength Old Olive too if you don't have a lot of different colors. Oh gosh, I hope I can see this. I think that's pretty good. No, I think I'm just making sure I've got this where I want it, you guys. So just a sec. I've got to kind of turn it like that. I think that's where I want it. Hope so. We'll see. Yay! I was just thinking too, wouldn't it be nice if I had that, the paste, the embossing paste? Yeah, could make it look like it had snow on it. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. Now, I had to, I'm not going to say cheat, but I did do something earlier. I grabbed this paper and I cut out a big bell and a little bell. Okay, so here's my big bell and my little bell. Sounds kind of funny. And then I'm going to, before I do any of that, I want to stamp a sentiment. And the sentiment I picked is love and joy. Okay, and I've got real red. So love and joy, real red. Go. And then I want to add my bells. And I want to kind of have them, yeah. I think I'm going to glue them together. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue at the top of the big bell. And I hadn't really thought this part through. And then I'm just going to put that on top. So I have a big bell and a little bell. At least that's what I think I want to do. Yeah, I think that's good. And then, I want to grab my dimensionals, which have disappeared. Oh, here they are. Let's pop these up. Okay, let's let that dry for a sec. That should be good. Oop, come here, come here, come here. Okay, so let's put that down on there and that on there. I love this DSP. Because it's the free shipping, I just bought myself another pack because I know I want to go through it and I don't want to be like, oh, I can't use that side. Okay, how's that? And then let's grab our linen thread. Did I tell you that I put linen thread on the other one? Or did I just do it while I was yakking? See, I put the linen thread up there. Okay. So again, let's grab our linen thread and let's make a bow. Okay. So can you see how fun it would be to make all these little cards? It just feels like you can whip them off, right? Now, where did my glue dots went somewhere? I'm running out of my glue dots. I'm in Wexford, southeast corner. Yes, we did talk about that. I probably won't remember, Mary. I'm not, my brain is like a sieve sometimes. Whoop. All right. Okay. All right. And then that on top. If you wanted, you could add some berries, but I don't think I will. I think sometimes you can overdo, right? So I think we'll just leave this one like this. And then, again, let's put some DSP on our little flap just to spice it up a bit. This paper is so pretty. Sometimes I have a favorite, but I really actually like them all, which is good because then I'll use them all. Okay. So here we go. So here's our second one. All right. So there we've got our two cards. Okay. Now I would go ahead and make maybe two of each. Well, I kind of got two of each. I got this one. I don't have two of the other one, but if you made two of each or four different ones and you package them up, you could just put them in one of our cellophane little envelopes and then maybe put a ribbon around it and a little tag. But I thought it'd be nice if we made a box. So let's try and make a box. Okay, so what I started with was a piece of, let me see here, old olive. Okay, so here's old olive. And I've cut the old olive to 10.5 by 7.5. And I've gone ahead and scored 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, and 1 inch. And then I've scored at 4 3/4 and 5 3/4. And that leaves that inch in the middle. Okay, so that's our score. Then I want to take my snips and I want to cut from the edge up to the score line. And then I'm cutting out like a little wedge here. It just makes it easier to put the box together. Okay, so we're going to just go up like that and like that and in like this and in like this. Okay. So who's got this suite? It's fantastic. Anybody who joined late, I am offering a class using this mega suite on September the 7th. It's only $50 and you're going to make 6 cards and you get your goodie bag with DSP and the vellum and the berries and a half a roll of the gorgeous satin ribbon that we're going to use on this project. If you don't live in Canada, I can't send you the goodie bag. So instead of charging you $50 for the goodie bag and the card kit, you just pay the PDF price and attend the class, and you just cut your own. So you can still come to the class, and you can still craft along with us, and you still get all the instructions. Okay, so that's it. All right. You do and you love it. Oh, isn't it fantastic, Sonia? Yeah. Okay, so there's our dimensions. There's our box. Now, next step, I want to take our tearing tape. Here it is. I want to put my tearing tape on these little tabs, okay? So you're just going to literally tape and tear. Right? Isn't that great? Love this tape. Holds things like this really well. It's not hard to deal with. It's not hard to maneuver, so to speak. And it, like I said, it holds really well. So yeah, just keep putting the tape on here. You can play around. If you want to make a bigger box for maybe bigger cards, you might have to start with a 12 by 12. I'm not sure. I have measurements if you want to make it for tags, but I wanted to make it for these little note cards. So I had to kind of figure it out. Okay, so now we're just going to score on all those, right? Let's grab our bone folder. There we go. Hold that up. Just remind me while I'm making sure I've got all of these creases done, because that, of course, is going to make it so easy to make our box. Okay, so you can kind of see how this is going to go, I think, right? Oh, I should have said, but I did it naturally. This is the right side of the box, and this is the inside. And you want to put your tearing tape on the outside, okay? Because we're going to hide the little tabs inside. So let's take that off, peel that off. Okay, so just fold those up, matching up those corners. Okay, can you see that? Match that corner. Okay. And the last one. So easy. This is really an easy box to do. And sometimes they're always so complicated, right? Like, oh, do this, do that. Oh, this is easy. Okay, so up we go with that. Corners matching, and then the same with this one, corners matching, and corners matching. There we go. Okay, and then when you've got that done, if you want, you can take your bone folder and just kind of go on the inside and make sure that those are all nicely glued down. And by trimming them off, you know, like the little mitering the corners there, it just gives you a nice, you don't have to worry about it, you know, if you haven't scored it perfectly, it's gonna really work well. Okay, so there's our box. There's our box. Okay, so let's decorate the box. I've got a piece of the designer series paper, and it is 3, oh gosh, what is it? 3.5 by 5 1/4. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and glue that on. Oops. Make sure that that's the top of my box, which is it gonna give it? Yeah, that's the top. Okay, so here we go. All right, now we're going to use the other stamp set and dies. We're going to use Greetings of the Season and the dies, and those dies are here. Like that. Uh-oh. I can see that a die fell off. Uh-oh, you guys. That is not good, but that's okay. It's here somewhere on my desk. I piled everything up. I'm not going to panic, right? Because there's no point in panicking. It was here earlier. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to show you how to make my tags, but then I'll grab the tag from the one that I've already made, okay? And then I'll find the tag. It's probably, you know what? It's probably got tape on it. And whenever you put tape on anything, look, there it is. It gets stuck. There. Yay. Okay, so these are the 3 dies that I'm going to use. Because have you seen this? I showed you this, didn't I? Look at these fabulous label dies they've got, right? Love. And all, oh, hi, Marilyn. And all the words. Oh my gosh, look at all the words. I don't know if there's no, I don't know what other word you'd need. Anyway, here's what I'm going to do. So I've got some pieces of scrap designer series paper. I've got this one. And I'm going to use that the largest of those 3 little nested ones that I've got. And then I'm going to use this one. I love they've got the stitch on it too, eh? So let's grab some tape. Okay. And these cut out little holes in the top too. And then this little piece of basic white, I'm going to stamp those words that were used in the card, the love and joy, in real red. There we go. And then I'm going to use the smallest of these, making sure that my die is going the right way, right? Because you want the hole at the top. So I think sort of like that would work. I'm going to take that down. And then we can go ahead and cut these out. But before I do that, I'm going to also get my other die that we used earlier, I think. Oh, no, we didn't. We used this one. Here it is. So here's the die. Remember when we made the card that looked like the cards? Where's the cards? Here's the cards. This one, right? You can actually cut the shape out with the die, or you can use the DSP. And in this case, I've got the vellum. It's going to cut out the vellum. Oh, how have I? Yep, that's the right side. Okay, so I'm going to line that up. There we go. And tape that down. So now we can bring in our Stampin' Cut and Emboss, because then we can cut them all out. Okay, so here we go. All right, let's cut out our vellum and our little tag. Oh, I wonder if our big tag would fit, because then maybe I can cut those 2 out. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, this is going to be tight. Hopefully that will work. Don't like that. Sometimes I don't do myself a favor by trying to do too much. I'm not going to do that. Let's just take our time. I don't have a bus to catch. How about you guys? A train to catch? Rub that through. Should I say hi, everybody? I think so. Bobby and Mary and Sonia and Marilyn and Mo and Ellen and Keisha and Jacqueline and Diane. I think so. Okay, I think I've got everybody. All right, so we're going to put that back. And we've got our little tag. Perfect. Oop. Okay. Then we've got this one. Make sure it's kind of straight. You want your pattern to be somewhat straight, right? Ooh. And run that through. And then lastly, we have this one, and run that through. Okay. You know, we're later than we usually are. I knew I was going to be longer today because we were making 2 cards in a box, but honestly, this came together quite quickly, right? So there we go. Oh, I think I hear my husband coming home. I hope he's quiet. Okay, so let's start layering these. So we've got these, and then I've got my vellum little piece here, and then my thing. So I want to glue this down, but I'm just going to use my regular glue because you're not going to see this. It's going to be underneath the tag. So I'm just going to put a little bit of white glue on the tip of that, and then just kind of stick that down. And then I'm going to layer these. Now I want to take my linen thread, and I'm not going to tie it in a bow. I'm going to be tying this to something else. So this is just so I've got something to use to tie it on. So I can thread those through. Okay, not gluing them to each other. I'm just letting them be a free flow there. And then I'll just tie a little knot on the top. Okay, so there's our little multi-tag. This would be cute on just a tag, right? Like you could actually just make this and have it on a tag on your present. Okay. All right. So now we'll bring back our box. Now, before I do anything, I'm going to put my cards inside my box. Okay. Here we go. So remember, here's our cards. We made this one. And we made this one. And you could make 2 more. And that would be nice to give as a gift. I'm going to put those in our box. And then I'm going to close that. Now, where's that fantastic? Oh, see? This is what I do. I got too much stuff on my desk today. So we just want to remind you again that remember the free shipping was only going to be for 1 day, but then there was some worldwide internet issue. And so they extended it. So it goes until 11 p.m. Well, 10:59 p.m. Pacific time today. So we got an extra 24 hours. Okay, that's not long enough. So I didn't make this before. I wanted to make it live. So you see, all right. Gosh, I don't know. Are we impressed or are we scared? But she's made this without testing it first. That's okay. So I'm going to go through there. Oop. I love like ribbon like this. It reminds me of when my daughter was tiny and we used to put beautiful satin ribbon. And her hair got short and we didn't do that anymore. Okay, so let's bring that around. Oh, I hope I've got that long enough. I don't think I do. Because I don't want just a knot. I want a really nice bow. So talk amongst yourselves. We're going to give ourselves a lot more ribbon. Okay, I'm just going to take a chance and cut this off because I'm fighting it with the roll. Oh gosh, that's awful. Can't even cut a straight line. There we go. All right, back in. Okay. This is so funny. Look how many things I've made today. And what's giving me the most trouble? Anyone? The bow. There we go. Gosh. Does anyone remember that I put the cards in the box? My gosh, it seemed like an hour ago. Okay, let's do this. Let's wrap this around. So I'm thinking of this maybe for a hostess. You could even put some chocolates in here. Maybe some other little gift. Here we go. Let's trim that off. And then remember our little label. Let's do this. So we're going to just put this under our bow. So I'm going to just lift up his skirt there so I can add this in. Add that on. Okay. Go, come on. There we go. Okay. And then if you want, you could move this up. That's not hard to do. You can move all of this up the box. box. Look at that. So what do we think? Is that great? There's one of the cards because I didn't make a duplicate of the other. So that's kind of our project for today. Okay. It's a great gift. It is. Now, rewind. If you joined late, rewind and see all about the class that's coming. Okay. And then I want to remind you that I still have openings in my next class, which is the August class. So let's put this aside for a sec. And the class is the Sophisticated Sled. Okay, so here's some of the cards that we have made together using the Sophisticated Sled. So let's see, we've got this one. This one here with the, looks like the snowdrift. We've got our skates and our sled. We did some distressing on this one. This class has not these 4 cards, but 4 cards, 2 of each, so you can keep one and give one away. It comes with the same designer series paper. It comes with the berries, okay? It comes with half a roll of the cream ribbon, which is very pretty. And it comes with half a pack of beautiful DSP that we have seen from the other class, right? So that's one side, that's the other. Yay. Okay, so you get all of the goodie bag. You get 4 cards, 2 of each, so 8 cards for $45. And if you buy the bundle, you're going to get a full pack of the DSP. I found something the other day in my drawer, which, you know, it's kind of been a used cloth, but years and years and years ago, Stampin' Up! Used to bring in the top 100 demonstrators from the US and the top 10, I think, from Canada. And they would take us to our little retreat, which was fun. And one year the theme was Christmas. And look at this. They used to give us gifts. And they wrapped a gift up in this tea towel. And look at this. It's the sled. Look, it's all the sleds. Flexible flyer. Oh, they all have names. Royal Racer. What's the one that's in this one? Fleet Wing Racer. Look at that. So I was looking for a dish towel the other day, and I thought, ooh, there's that one that Stampin' Up! Gave me. So, fun. Okay. Thanks, Marilyn. Yeah, the softness of the ribbon is beautiful, isn't it, Mo? Yeah. Mo's referring to that cream colored ribbon. It's also not too thick. What is it? 1/4 inch. Okay. So it's really quite soft and very easy to use. See, I even tied a bow on the end of it just to show what that would look like. So it's not bulky or anything. There we go. Okay. So, hope you enjoyed our cards today. And I'll post, I think I'll do a blog post and I'll show the measurements, okay, for the box. All right, there we go. And there we go. Okay. Anything else, you guys? Hopefully Mary's still awake in Ireland. It's very late there. Gosh, it's like 11:15 or something. All right. I think I've gotten everybody's comments. I think so. Okay. All right. Hey, we're good. Okay, you guys. I will see you again on Sunday. So I see you Sunday at 10 a.m. And until then, I hope you get a chance to do some crafting and some stamping. And I will probably be doing another card using this suite. Okay. All right, you guys. Thanks so much. And I'll see you on Sunday. Bye for now.